Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a slutty with a llama on her head, uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber, even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission, caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karens, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, ring light blazing, sassy maneuver, bans a troll while dancing to chair, then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber, even her outro has a blooper. She taught a goose to play Fortnite, hosted a seance on Tuesday night, got possessed midstream, ate a burrito, still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame, she's here to win the YouTube Hunger Games. Kit and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, lights, camera, chaotic humor. She roasts your comments and send a prayer while flossing in boots with electric hair. Hot shit YouTuber, cue the outro, she's gone lunar.
Hello. How is everybody? Isn't that kind of cool? I like it. I like it a lot. How you doing? How you doing? Patty Sturgis. Have you been waiting patiently? There we go. We got it going on there, don't we? Hey, hi. How are you? It's been a while. Hi, Day 13. What is up? I'll wait a few minutes before I begin. Okay? To talk. How is everybody today? I'm okay. Patty Sturgis. Yes, Patty. Patty, do not go on TikTok and drink. Don't. The combination can be deadly. Hi, Carol Cooper. Good. I'm glad you're. I'm glad. Okay, come on. Where's the other girl at? Come on. I'm waiting for 2 more for sure. 2 more. Get your asses in here right now. Hey, can you imagine the other guy? That other guy was sober. Kind of scary, ain't it? Okay. You know what? I'm going to go live on TikTok today. Yes, I am. Hold on. I got to get my other phone. Where's Misty? Hold on a minute. Let me find her and tell her, get your ass here. I can't think. All right. And so here we are. Well, hello, Danielle. Happy Monday to you also. But why don't I see you in my StreamYard? That's very strange. How is everybody's there you go. There, I see you now. You're somebody new. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? I'm giving Misty 1 minute. That's it. Hey, what's going on here? Hold on a minute. I gotta fix something. Hello. Hello, my peoples. Hey, that's kind of cool, ain't it? Look at the colors. Look at the colors. Look at me. Oh my god, I'm such a fucking dork. Look at me. I'm such a dork. I'm watching myself. Oh my god. I need a camera. Oh my god, look at how fat I am. Oh. Well, I'll never look again. Oh my god. That's all right. That phone's going down now. No, I haven't been in a while. I'll look. There's a lot going on there. I don't know how to say her name. I know who you are. I know who you are, though. I know it's awful. It's awful. What's today, Monday, right? Well, you know what? Screw you, Misty. I tried, girl. You guys don't know. I don't mean it like that. I don't. She could be very busy at work. She read it though, didn't she? Oh, I was gonna show you. There she is. I was just bitching about you. Yes, I was. I'm just bitching about you. Hey, at least when I bitch about something, I do it live. Or I'll tell you. Won't I, Misty? She is here, meaning. I'm not mean. No, I'm not mean. I'm not. I'm not mean. This is just who I am. Before I begin, oh God, look at this shit. Hold on. Okay, now, do I really? For what? For what? What'd I do? Damn, what's it for? Fill me in. Fill me in. Can you do that for me? Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, shut up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Well, the heck did you do? I didn't do a damn thing. So she thinks I can be mean. This little girl here thinks I can be mean. Can I be mean? No, not me. She says I can be mean. Hey, no spam in the chat. Let's continue. I'm going to yell at you, Flames. You, Flames. That's right, bitch. Just kidding. Oh my God, look at that shit. I'm so sorry, guys. I got to quit looking. You know, don't tell me your age. You look so young. All right, so this is what's up, people. I want people to know, let's get this straight, that I have no plans on harming myself. Okay? I'll put that out there because I don't want to get a thing from YouTube, saying people are worried about me. Okay? Because I've already got an email like that before, right? Don't worry. I'm good. Look at me today. Me today compared to yesterday, okay? I'm good. I'm good. Because I made a video. Hi. How are you? We're getting ready to go down the boogie was Al Gore's. Oh my God. Who are these people? Hi, Jason. Okay. I was in my feelings. Yes, I was in my feelings yesterday, and I can be, right? My kid died. I can be in my feelings. Nothing wrong with that. Well, I made a video. Hold on. I'm not going to take myself out, okay? Okay? I'm not. I got too many people that count on me, okay? It ain't going to happen. All right? So don't be reporting me to YouTube. Damn right I can be in my feelings. Now when people are going to tell YouTube, very strange, very strange. I hope when I leave here, I have left a legacy. Yeah. All right, you guys. Oh, God, I fucking can't believe this shit. It wasn't scary. I think, okay, if you thought it was scary, I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's me pointing, snapping my fingers, and I disappear. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, you guys, this is what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's going on. He's okay. The cancer's spreading. Not too far, but it's spreading. You got the prostate, right? And look at me. You got the prostate. Well, around the prostate, there's some fucking skin there, tissue, spreading out, bitches, spreading out. So, if anybody knows what PSA is, right? For the prostate now, it tells you the levels, okay? Your levels, his levels have gone up 4 points since December. So that means once a week, his numbers are going up. He will not, not yet. I told him when we were there with the doctor, I will support him whatever he wants to do, but do not have me make the decision of what you want to do. Okay? Because he gets there, right? And I do all the talking. I hate it. I hate it. And I've been telling him, I go, this is your choice. Do you want to live? What do you want to do with your life? Because he said he refuses radiation and all that. Fine, dude. Fine. I'm here for you. So I think he was in a weird headspace, right? Because when the doctor came in and said his numbers were, I go, they went up. See, because I take care of everything with my dad, and I just seen the look in my dad. I can't imagine how he's feeling, right? So the doctor was trying to talk him into start doing some hormonal therapy, and my dad refused for now because when he did that hormone therapy, right? It was not good. It was not good for him. Yeah, my dad had it in 2021 too. It's back. Yeah. So, I tell you guys, when I have to deal with shit, I don't put on a mask. I am who I am, but I'm a strong ass bitch. I am. I am. I'm very strong. I have to be. So, I made a deal with the doctor. Listen to me, I made a deal with the doctor that I will bring my dad back. We're going to get his levels checked in April. Okay? And then we're going to meet with the doctor again in May. So last week of April we're going in. And then let's see, May 8th I take him back. And then we'll talk more about more treatment for him. The doctor did bring up advanced. Shoot, I can't think right now. Advanced prostate cancer. Oh my God, what is it? Some kind of advanced treatment. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. So I looked at my dad because my dad couldn't make up his mind, but I'm sure he wasn't in a headspace. Because can you imagine being told again you got cancer again? It's all it's all yeah. I know, guys. I'm probably not making sense right now, but I can't remember what I was gonna say. I'm sorry. So I seen my dad's look. There we go. I seen him. That's got to be scary, right? I'm the one on the other end taking care of these sick people. But I just looked at him. I said, "You know what, doctor?" I said, "What we'll do here, I will bring him back here in 3 months, and we will God, I can't even think right now. We'll take it from there. We're going to take it from there." So, in the meantime, I'm going to talk to my dad once he's been able to process what the fuck's going on. See, he doesn't realize that. I don't know. I don't know. Is he okay? Yeah, I'm going to give him time. Now, my life is put on hold once again. That's okay, though. That's okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hi. I've never seen you before. For years, she lost both her breasts and a quarter of her lung. Ooh. Yeah. Ain't that something? Because my dad was stage 4 in 2021. And he really shouldn't even be here right now, to be honest with you. We laugh about it. It's not pink for purchase. She makes it pink turn camper van. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I gotta take care of them. Well, you know, who knows? Who knows? I know I'm gonna be asking for help. I fucking am. I mean, I'm not gonna run myself ragged because right now I'm ragged. I'm not. I mean, you guys know what I mean, right? You guys that have been here know. I need to. Amber, hi Amber. I didn't even say hi. Sorry, I didn't even say hi. Rhonda, I didn't even say hi to you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my madness. But let me tell you, this guy here is funny. Okay. Yeah, I love you too. Oh, gotta be strong for yourself. Strongly affects those around. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Come on now. Come on. You know what? I'd rather have trolls like this than mean ones. Oh no. Well, you know, at least he's just right over there. Okay, he's right over there, guys. Because I've had some cocky people. Well, go and take care of him. You should be taking care of him. Bitches, he lives next door. I moved into this building to take care of my parents. I just want to say that. Oh, I called 911 for you. Goodbye. Do you snore when you sleep? I don't know. Do you? Do you? You know what, though? The cops know me here. The cops know me, so, you know, they won't come here. Believe me. Hey, you guys remember that one time by accident? I pushed, because I'm not used to this phone, and I pushed for an emergency, and they never called me back. You guys remember that? They didn't even call me back. They don't even care. They don't even care. For real, guys, it happened to me. 911 didn't even give a shit. They didn't care. I know. It was funny. It was funny. Better have your IDs ready. Lame toddler could try. He won't. He won't. He wants nothing to do with us women. He's not here to date anybody. Well, you know what? No one asked you to be here, mother.
I'm Flames Trotter. You cocksucker's the new sheriff in town! I've been assigned on the YouTube streets! I'll be policing your chats! Your subscribers! Your mama! Your daddy! Your auntie, your uncle, your dog, so I can say I put in that work!
That's all right. That's all right. We got a cop there named Flames. I bet that idiot's already patrolling the comments. Or he has his deputies. Hey, Patty Sturgis. Does he have his deputies, you think, over here? Are they? Are they? You missed my Flames rap song, did I? Who you in love with? Did you all hear about the lady that's missing? Which one? Aw, that's sweet. Please hit the like, everybody, please. There's my papers. Oh my God, do you guys remember when me and J13 did that live? Who's that? Who's that? Is it somebody we know? They're probably patrolling right now. Yes. I'm sure they are. Who is that? I thought it was funny. I showed my paperwork. You seen that? Well, that's good. That they found that 6-year-old. Who is that? I don't know who that person is. Is it a YouTuber? A YouTuber's mom? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Could you imagine you're a news anchor and you got to report on your mother? Holy shit. Yeah, they're still pending. Channel 5 News. Okay. Hold on. All right. What's her name again? Let me look at my comments. Savannah? No. Channel 5 News? Savannah, no. What's the name? Nancy. Okay, Nancy. Nancy Guthrie. Oh. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me get my headphones on. Let's get these headphones on. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. That's sad. All right. Holy shit, man.
A frantic search for the mother of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie, reported missing since Saturday. 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie
Oh my
was
God.
last seen at her home near Tucson as police confirm a homicide team is looking at the scene as well. Former FBI investigator Bill Daly joins us now. Bill, thank you so much for joining us on this tragic news. Last seen Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. at her home. So what do we know so far about her disappearance?
Unfortunately, we know very little. We just know that, as you mentioned, the police are on scene conducting a search of the home, perhaps looking for evidence, whether it's for some nefarious purposes or to find out, what may have been left behind with regard to where she has either gone or been taken. These kind of cases, unfortunately, are very kind of vague when they first start out. We just don't know whether or not there was any foul play or had she gone out herself on perhaps a drive or gone out for a walk or gone to visit friends and not returned. Certainly, as they start to progress in this case, they'll start to bring in various levels of technology, whether it happens to be the cell phone tracking mechanisms, or perhaps as they start looking at nearby, if there are surveillance cameras nearby, whether it's traffic cams or other nearby either residences or commercial establishments, they'll probably try to put together a timeline as to when she was last seen and what direction she may have been heading in, if in fact she was out on foot or in a car.
Bill, what do you make of a homicide team being called in for this investigation? Is that standard?
It's unfortunately, it's not something that I've heard over the years. Typically, that's something when now, unless there's some type of kind of mix up or transference in the way they're describing the team, where there happens to be an evidence response team, which can pick up things such as foul play and concerns about homicide. Perhaps that's the case where it's just an evidence response team and it's maybe mischaracterized. But if it in fact is more specifically a homicide response team, that is concerning, that they've perhaps seen some evidence of some foul play. Perhaps there's indications of either things left behind, the house is in disarray. Perhaps there could be other signs that there was a struggle. So we hope for the best. We hope that perhaps it is more just kind of gathering the evidence and having a team in there that's experienced in looking for any of these elements, but not necessarily that they have them right now, and they're just more gathering information about what happened, perhaps the last movements in the home before she went and disappeared.
The Pima County Sheriff said that she has no cognitive issues and is very alert and a very sound mind, but she does have some physical issues. Where does your mind go when you hear something like that?
Well, certainly any time there's a relative of a well-known, celebrity person, they're always concerned that there could be some foul play, that there's something either because of their association with that notable individual, that's perhaps there's some other agenda at play here, whether it happens to be somebody who is trying to carry out some type of a revenge or a vengeance issue, or in some cases, in the worst cases, and it typically happens outside the United States, where people who are celebrities who have large amounts of money, there's also a concern that there are people looking to gather that money by taking that person through a kidnap. We're not saying that's the case here. You just asked what might be the kind of range of issues that might be out there. We hope that it's something perhaps more straightforward and direct, where perhaps that she is gone, maybe has unfortunately suffered some type of medical issue and not be able to communicate. But all these factors right now with the police responding is a very good sign that they're on the case, that they're working very diligently. They'll bring in their very good resources that they'll have on the local or state level. And if not, they can always rely on services, as kind of an adjunct to it.
They didn't find her yet, no.
Director Kash Patel has been very helpful in many of these cases. The FBI, men and women, and using all their resources to try to find this individual. But yes, when you have a celebrity's relative, there's always concern that there's something else afoot.
Absolutely. Well, we do have a phone number that that could be helpful. Anyone with information, we ask to contact the Pima County Sheriff's Office at 520-351-4900, and we're praying for a positive outcome, because this is certainly a concerning development. Bill, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
Oh, God, that's sad. How sad. Anything else going on, you guys? Anything good? Let me looky. Let me look. Uh, okay. That's sad. "84 years old." Wow. You guys, honestly, it don't look good, in my opinion. Oh, hey, hold on. There's an update. An hour ago. Let's look.
ABC host Savannah Guthrie is missing, and the sheriff moments ago say the home is now a crime scene.
That's
With
crazy.
that, welcome to the Monday edition of America Reports. I'm John Roberts here in Washington, and welcome this afternoon to you.
Good to be with you, John. A little bit of a alarming story to kick us off on the beginning of the week. I'm Jillian Turner in for Sandra Smith. Police say that all of this began Sunday morning. Somebody from Nancy Guthrie's church happened to notice she wasn't at service. Called the family. When those family members arrived at her house, they couldn't find her. So they dialed 911. Police say they responded to that call at around noon on Sunday.
The attention now turns to surveillance cameras at Guthrie's house because the sheriff says, quote, she did not leave on her own. We know that.
All right, senior national correspondent William Lajeunesse is live in LA with all the details we need to know this hour. Hi, William.
Well, Jillian, let's start at the top. Right, here's what we know. Nancy Guthrie, last seen Saturday night around 9:30. The family drops her off at the house. Again, first reported missing the next morning when she didn't show up in church. So the family goes over to the house. They didn't see her. They check the backyard, neighbors. They call 911. The home is in northeast Tucson in the foothills of the Catalina Mountains. There's no sidewalks. Streets are very hilly. House about 3,000 square feet. It's worth about $1 million. It's
Wow.
not atypical of the neighborhood in any way. So if you're a burglar or a thief, there's no reason to choose this house over another unless you have a reason. Now, police brought in the search dogs, the volunteers, the helicopters, nothing. Inside the house, however, police did find something to call this a crime scene. They would not say, however, why. Was the house turned over upside down looking for assets, a safe? Was anything taken other than the victim, jewelry or art? Was there any sign of struggle, furniture, clothing, blood? We don't know, and the sheriff is not saying. What we do know is that while 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie shows no signs of dementia, she does have physical limitations that requires daily medication to stay alive.
This is a 84-year-old lady who suffers from some physical ailments, has some physical challenges, is in need of medication that if she doesn't have in 24 hours, it could be fatal.
So police are asking for the public's help, any surveillance or ring camera video. However, those cameras are typically not activated over more than about 20 feet. So if a car goes by, the camera won't necessarily pick it up unless the house is gated and the camera is on the road. Also, Tucson is a night sky ordinance. Very few street lights. Again, if a witness may hear a car, but they may not be able to identify it go by at night. You need the make, the model, the color to help narrow down the license plate readers. Asking neighbors if they saw or heard anything unusual. These housing lots are about an acre, a little more, so you're not necessarily going to hear a loud voice or a window breaking.
The family has been very cooperative with us. They're working with us. They're staying in touch with us. They have complete access to anybody on this department. Savannah has been in touch with us as well. Our hearts go out to them. This is their mom.
Now, if Miss Guthrie had a door camera, you'd presume they'd have an image and they'd share that with the public. They have not done that. I saw an updated photo, Jillian, of a dog. Maybe someone heard unusual barking, but looking at the breed, it's not a guard dog. So at this point, it doesn't sound like the police have a lot to go on. Back to you.
All right, William, we're going to be tracking this all afternoon long. Thank you very much. John?
Sure.
All right, let's dig a little deeper on this with former NYPD Lieutenant Darren Porcher. Let's play what the sheriff, Chris Nano, said earlier today on his thoughts about where this investigation is going. Listen here.
We saw some things at the home that were concerning to us. We believe now, after we've processed that crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime.
So as a former investigator, Darren, you're all very familiar with this. What might the police have seen that would lead them to come to that conclusion?
A disheveled appearance in the house would lend a level of concern as it relates to her leaving against her own will. And with that being said, police are going to have to draw down on a couple of components. The first thing, which we refer to as a special category missing, because she's 84 years of age, a search should have been conducted in that house. I believe that occurred, and I believe they had dogs to assist. But moving forward, what we want to do is extract her credit report, because in the credit bureaus, you have a police liaison that'll afford you the information as to when certain cards were used. This can be quite telling because we're creatures of habit. We generally go to the same places every day. So what police can now do is connect with those establishments that the victim allegedly used on a sense of regularity. The second piece.
What's your problem? Why is the libtard in the bottom right? And why are you in this chat? Tell me that. Tell me that. Why'd you come here? Did you come to troll? Did you come to troll? Where are we at? Oh my God. Is that supposed to hurt my feelings? Really? Come on. You can do better than that. Come on. You can do better. Come on now. And I am a grandma at Proud One. Mm-hmm. No. No, I don't. Do I really need to boot another one? Well, they're not being mean.
Piece is the cell phone records. It bifurcates in two components. You have something we refer to as LUDs and tolls. LUDs and tolls merely gives you a printout of the numbers that were called and the calls that came in. The second component would be whenever you use a cell phone, your call bounces off of a cell tower. That is very instrumental in showing the route that was taken if she used a cell phone from leaving her residence. And that's something that the police can drive in on to find out what direction that she went in.
Darren, the sheriff, when asked, said they're not sure right now. They don't know whether Nancy was targeted because she is Savannah Guthrie's mother or not. What kind of facts on the ground are they looking at and evidence to try and tease out that line of thinking here?
One of the things that I would have done is I would have had a crime scene on evidence collection unit work the house. When I say work the house, meaning look if you can possibly lift some prints that can identify an individual other than the resident of that location. And by capturing that information, it can give you further leads as to potential individuals that were in the house, and you can possibly track those individuals as well. Lastly, we have something referred to as license plate readers. Now, these are components that are attached to police vehicles that capture license plate information, but it does far more than that. Whenever you have red light cameras, those cameras are not activated just when you run a red light, but they're always on. So they have the ability to capture information at these intersections when cars enter or exit those locations. In addition to that, those license plate readers will also capture information as to whenever an individual enters a toll road or bridge. This can be quite telling as to if she used her vehicle or someone else used her vehicle to navigate through the roadways in Tucson, Arizona.
Yeah, the flock camera network really is quite extensive. It is a great tool for police. And the sheriff was saying, we need to rely on technology. And he was lamenting that there's a lot of resistance at the local level to employing AI to assist in enhancing all of that as well. So the sheriff said that this does not now appear to be a search operation. They did search from, I think, noon on Sunday all the way through until this morning, which would be a suggestion that they don't think that she just wandered away. So you wonder, given Savannah Guthrie's celebrity, the fact that she's a co-host of the Today Show, could this have possibly been an abduction for ransom?
Well, traditionally, when you have an abduction for ransom, there's a ransom note or a series of demands that follow. That information hasn't come to fruition at this stage. It's something that happens relatively quick. So because we didn't gather that information or it hasn't been presented to law enforcement, I highly doubt that that was the cause, it being a ransom. But another thing that's very important, it's impossible, physically impossible for you to enter or exit a room without leaving a trace of your DNA, unless you're wearing something we refer to as a Tyvek suit. Those are the white suits that you'll see crime scene techs don when they go into these locations. So I mentioned the earlier part in working the room. There has to be some level of a trace of DNA, be it a hair follicle or skin follicle, that would be present in that room. Sure. And I think that is going to be the focal point of what police are going to use to move forth to possibly finding an abductor, if that's the case in this scenario.
All right, well, Darren, we got to leave it there. Thanks for jumping in to join us on this story. We're going to be tracking it all afternoon long.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, girl. Okay, that's sad. You know what it reminded me though? If you're not, famous or whatever, you really don't get that much attention. It's really sad, or your family. It made me think of Echo Lloyd. You guys remember Echo Lloyd? Was that in Michigan? Echo Lloyd? I can't remember. Echo Lloyd. Okay, it was let me come to the chat. Do you guys remember? Very sad case, very sad. Okay, I'm going to go for now. But that is the update. I am not going to hurt myself. I have too many people that count on me. And so, yeah, we'll just take it day by day with my dad. That's all we can do. Right? You don't know that Echo Lloyd? Oh, God. It's another case like this. But she's a young mother. Well, her kids were older, but adults. But yeah, she just disappeared out of her house into thin air. You're welcome. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I want to say thank you to all the trolls. Thank you. You guys are awesome too. Yeah. You too. You too. You too. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being here for me. And I'll come back later.